San Francisco, one of the most beautiful cities on earth, at least above ground. But beneath its streets lurks a world few people ever see, filled with rats, roaches, and an endless flow of raw sewage. Today, I'm going down there to inspect the city of San Francisco's sewers.
So we're in the Tenderloin district in San Francisco. This is a perfectly good manhole whose cover has been removed. This is Gene Cruz. He's a sewer inspector. What are we going to do today, Gene?
Well, we're going to go down to the sewers and we will inspect the sewers.
What will we be looking for?
We're going to look to see how the structure of the 3x5 looks. 3x5 means 3 width, 5 height.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to crouch down and work our way through.
I hope it's not too obvious a question, but what are we going to be standing in?
Imagine the worst. That's what you'll be standing in.
Smell that? Hey, I'm in a hole. I'm in a dirty, dirty hole. Oh, God. Oh, man. Are you kidding? This really is the 7th level of hell. It smells like something. Oh. Well. This is very, very nice. We're not alone down here, Gene. Doesn't look too healthy. Almost looks kind of cute, like a squirrel. God. 5 feet into the sewer.
Right.
How far are we going to go and what again are we expecting?
Today today we're going to go a block. We'll let you have a taste of it. That's a bad word, but we're just going to go a block today. And as you see down the line, this one's been plastered a little bit here. So what we do is we walk down this line and we check the structure of this 3x5 is what we call the sewer.
Now your partner is down there right now and he
is down there marking footages because when we write up a work order to have this repaired, the guys that come down need to know where to repair. So 15 feet from the previous manhole that we got in is right here. Then we start at 0 again. And
Gene, excuse me, this is fascinating, but what the hell are we squatting in?
Right now, we must be near a laundromat because as you see all the soap,
and
it's mixed in with everything else that comes out of people's homes and buildings.
So basically it's
soap
clean.
Right now. Oh, this is, it's just, that's just soap. Yeah, this isn't all just feces, as you would say. It's everything comes down here. Rain, water, it's a combined system. Everything comes down in here.
Let's head on down there then.
Let's take a walk and check some more.
I don't really think this is 5 feet, to be honest with you.
Well, you know what?
What?
It's 5 feet in a perfect one. There's probably a foot of dirt in here, so that's going to make it 4 feet.
Dirt, is that what you call it?
Yeah, right. And then the crown usually sags because these things are 100 years old.
Oh, dude, the walls
So that's going to take another 6 inches down. So you're practically, the walls are moving with cockroaches, but it's not 5 feet.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's raining cockroaches now.
Look at that. What's your biggest fear?
Cave-in is what I would worry about.
Well, fortunately, Gene, here in San Francisco, very, very few earthquakes.
Oh,
I mean, that kind of thing.
Not in California.
No, I wouldn't think
you got to go in the Midwest for that.
I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, that's all right. I feel like we're in some kind of war situation here.
And like you said, this is not 5 feet because I'm bent over all the way.
No.
So imagine doing this every day, how your back would feel.
Yeah, I don't think I really have to imagine. This guy right here. You're not natural.
Check out the albino cockroach.
That's freaky. Can't kill these things though, can you? Actually, turns out you can. Look at that, the birth of a cockroach. Under normal circumstances, I'd kill him, but what the heck? Yeah, let them live on their turf.
Let them live. We're in their world now.
We were talking about miles, dozens, miles and miles of sewers down here.
Oh yeah, just imagine all the streets in San Francisco. A lot of them are piped, but a lot of them are big like this.
Right.
And they all have to be inspected yearly.
Right.
So there's plenty to do.
Look, are you kidding me? Look at this.
You want to walk with the flow, you're walking against it, it's going to splash in your face. And if the flow's higher, then it's really difficult to walk back against it.
How How old is this whole sewer system?
100 years old. All built by hand.
And inspected by hand.
And inspected by hand.
And fixed by hand.
Good old-fashioned way.
I doubt the builders of this century-old sewer would have ever thought that 84 million gallons of waste would be flowing through here every day.
How hot is it down here at this point?
Right now, I'd say it's about 90 degrees, 100 degrees right now. We're in the sauna. I'm soaking wet. Are you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am. Of course, I'm not sweating so bad anymore on account of I'm dehydrated.
Yeah. Got your water with you? But you don't want to be drinking anything down here.
No.
It might be infected with something. See, now this is a side sewer right here. This is what you don't want to be sitting in front of when you, let's say you stop to look around or you stop to take a breath. Somebody flushes their toilet or whatever.
Oh.
It's going to come and hit you in the face.
Well, why are we sitting here, Gene?
Let's move.
I mean, it's all philosophical and all, but...
You're thinking the way I am.
Crap, what's that? Oh, God.
That's not too fun. You know, you have mortar missing. Sand comes through these holes and it makes the streets cave in.
Right.
Mortar missing in the sides. Mortar missing right there, as you see.
Right.
We'll write this up. This is a messed up one. As you see, it's broken.
It's all about the glamour.
Oh, yeah. We're stars down here.
Oh, yeah. Somebody might have farted.
After an hour underground, there were still a lot of unusual sights to see.
See, that's wrong right there. Just in case there's any doubt, this is a sewer. Whoa! Holy crap!
You just ran over your boot.
That rat has no respect at all.
It's true, rats have no respect. But even down here in the sewer, they're probably more scared of us than we are of them.
You'll have a minimum of 2.
Oh! Damn it!
What was that?
Rat, man. That thing nearly went down my boot.
It went right here on me.
It hit me in a very personal place, Gene.
There's the rat right there in the bottom of the screen. See him? Notice his approach. Now, notice his landing. Nothing lands in my lap by accident.
That's one of the surprises you're going to get down here. That hasn't happened in a while.
Well, I'm glad I could be here.
That one was heavy. Man, that was a big rat.
It's a big day for all of us.
Yeah, we're going to go through the tunnel of roaches now.
I see.
And you just try to keep them out of the back of your shirt and your neck.
Right.
But they're going to fall on you and they're going to get in your shirt no matter what you do. Be lucky they don't bite too hard.
Crap.
They're raining on you, huh?
5 roaches down my shirt.
They're raining on you.
Something's biting on my toe. It's really that important to keep these sewers inspected, huh? You know what? I got a roach right now.
In your back.
No, I wish it was in the back. Now it's a little lower. If you know what I'm saying.
Uh-oh.
It's just above the...
Your belt?
No, it's just below the belt and just above the other tunnel. Good, I knew this was dirty work, but I didn't know it was this hard. So at this point, we go up, we regroup, and we come back down and do some plastering.
Right, and then we're going to talk to a crew, let them know what they have to do down here.
Great.
All righty.
All right.
Let's go to the light.
I followed you this far.
After a 2-hour shift of careful inspection, there it was, the light at the end of the tunnel.
Normally, this is the part where I would look into the camera and say something pithy and somewhat amusing and memorable. I got nothing.
Phase 2, slop and plop.
All of the work takes place in one of 2 places, underneath the street or in the middle of the street. That's Michael and Jody. We're about to head back down and do some repair work. So basically, Jody, the work's pretty much straightforward. What are we working with here?
We're working with it's called sewer mud. 2 sacks of sand, half a sack of cement. It's really sticky to plaster the cracks in the walls.
You realize the sewer mud looks a little bit like the actual stuff in the sewer.
Yeah, it is. This mud here is made with less sand, which makes the cement more stickier because some of the bricks down there have a coat of dirt on it and you really need it to be sticky so it will stick on there.
I was going for a slightly different comparison. The stuff that comes out of the toilets looks a bit like the stuff that goes on the wall. That's just coincidence, I suppose.
No.
So basically, Jody, we're going to take this rope and we're going to hook it to that,
We hook it to this here.
to the sewer mud.
Yeah.
Cool. So who's going down next, I guess?
I will.
You're gonna,
Be behind. You'll be right.
I'll be right behind you.
All right.
You can count on me. What do you do with the fancy wood?
This is the thing we sit on. We put it against the wall right here. Like if this is the wall here, it kind of slides in there and then you can sit down on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got one for me?
I'll let you borrow mine.
Thanks.
All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna slide down.
Yep.
As safely as possible.
Oh, sure. Safety's our middle name. Actually, dirty's our middle name.
Your first name.
All right. Here comes some sewer mud. Kind of creeping up on me a little, if you know what I mean.
Oh, your harness?
Yeah. You know, it's not the itching. It's the chafing. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's that smell I remember.
The faces were also familiar. It was like I was being welcomed back.
All right, guys, here we are. This is the workspace, huh?
Yep.
Okay, what's the first stop?
The first thing to do is what we use the sewer mud for is to plaster any of the missing mortar joints you see in on the brick walls here.
Now, the trick is to bring down enough of this mud to keep you busy for a while, because you don't want to make any more trips up than you have to.
Yeah.
You want me to hit some of this while I'm sitting here?
Yeah, if you want to hit this spot right here.
Yeah, that looks good.
All right, here's the seatboard. It'll probably be more comfortable for you to work on this.
Oh, yeah,
Make
that's-
sure don't sit in the middle.
Right. Sit on the end, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Then
living
you
right there.
put the board right there.
Like
the
this?
bucket right there on the end. And
Nice. So if we go in this area right here,
Start right here, put the mud here, and just scrape it on up.
just kind of scoop some out, like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And just slap it on here and straight up. Oh, jeez.
Put your trowel like this.
Right.
Put it down there, and then just.
Sure.
All right.
So you reach in, grab some of the mud,
Put it down
put
there.
it on the trowel, and then just
Push it up and
straight
go
up.
up. Do it again. Make sure it's really sticking on there. You can see how it covers up all the cracks and the
Right.
missing mortar joints.
Simple, really. Cool. We'll
That's
give it
it.
another pass.
This is probably the dirtiest job here. This job here.
You think?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, yeah, look at that. I'm gonna seal these guys in forever. You really are tough to kill. I am sealing roaches for an eternity in between the holes of these bricks, which need to be constantly filled in. Otherwise, well, the sewers will collapse, the city will go bankrupt, and a lot of honest men and women will be out of work forever.
In this heat and humidity, it'll take nearly an hour and a half for the mud to dry. Well, my work is done. The sewers are now inspected and repaired, thanks to Gene, Jody, and yours truly. Now, about my back.
Well, they call them 3x5s, but just for the record, they're not 3 feet, they're 2.5, and they're not 5 feet. They're about 4.5. Who's counting?